there, this is Tammy with Tammy Stamping Therapy, and a while back, maybe last week, I came on with a VR for my entry for Abigail, Handmade by Abigail, and it was a cute little book I made with blue fern papers, and I wanted to recreate it using Stampin' Up! Supplies, and I know the base needs to be cardstock because we don't have any designer papers that are as heavy of a weight as the blue fern papers were. So here's the first one I made. It's not completed yet, but I'll show you it to you anyway. This is the Lily Impressions designer paper that's in the Celebration catalog. And then I used Granny Apple Green and Pretty Peacock is what the base is made from. I've got a pocket on every page, just like the one I made for Abigail, and use different papers out of the paper pack. And I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with this. That's why it's not done. But when it's finished, it'll be used for Happy Meal for somebody. So I'm going to show you how I made it. I have one that I made, I'm making using the Free as a Bird stamp set and the Bird Ballad matching designer paper. I've already done all of my cutting. So let me show you what I have. The way that I made this is I have one piece of cardstock that's 10 1/4 by 7, and then I scored it at 5 on each side, so I have a 1/4 inch spine there. And then I did another piece that is 9 7/8 by 6 7/8, and this is an 1/8 of an inch spine in here, so I scored in at 4 7/8 on each side. I have added 1/8 inch score tape to the back of this, and I'm going to show you how I put it in the book. This is probably the trickiest part of the whole thing. Trying to get it in here so it's centered top to bottom and side to side, and I think I did pretty good. And I'll open it up and burnish the edges. So that makes it into a little book, a 4-page book. And the next thing I'm going to do, on this one I'm going to make a ribbon closure. So I have taken our Whisper White satin ribbon that has silver edge, and I colored it with my Daffodil Delight marker. I'm going to attach it to the center using tear and tape. Should have laid that out flat so that I can get the tear and tape in the same general area on each side. It's funny how it works when you color our ribbons with the Stampin' Blends. The ribbon gets stiff. It's very interesting how it gets stiff. So there I have my ribbon on there, and I have room that I can use to tie a bow. And we'll see if I got the right layers. So I have this paper from the Bird Ballad Designer Series paper. This is the front side of it, and this is the back side. I'm adding it to Old Olive cardstock. I've already rounded all the corners using this Trio corner punch, corner rounder. And I'm going to add this. Went a little crazy there with my glue. And I just realized how much of this I could have, oh, I missed corners. How much of this I could have done ahead of time to save time, and I got caught up in creating my embellishments for this. And forgot about, I usually leave one of something undone and go ahead and do the rest. But that's okay, it'll just make my video a little bit longer. Hope everybody is doing okay. I'm fortunate in that I can work from home right now, so I don't have to go out, although I was out looking for toilet paper unsuccessfully earlier. My husband still has to go to work. He drives a truck, works for a manufacturing company, so he can't really do that from home. So that's going to be, what did I do? The book goes like this. Yeah, bear with me while I be funky. Trying to figure this out. I do have a day job that I work 40 hours a week. I'm fortunate I can work 4/10s, so that gives me Fridays for my stamping business. There we go. Isn't that fun? Already we have a book. Now, see if I can decipher what I was doing on the inside. I think I was doing that and that with this paper. I like this paper too. It's the same flowers, I think. Yeah, same flowers, but no birds. I will always, as always, I will list all the supplies used in the description box below. So this is going to go on here. Keep going off the edge. And then I didn't want to make this too thick because I want room to put something in it. So on this side, I'm only adding designer paper. Let me put this on the back first. And then I'll show you at the end what I'm putting in this one. I did not make tags. Not really a tag maker kind of a person. I made some cute little note cards to put in it. Okay, and then this is what's going on this side. I just forgot for a second if I was using this side or this side, because I don't want too much of all the same paper. I want it, and I wanted to use different patterns in the package. I think this paper is so pretty and lots of fun to work with. And I've been working with the mini catalog and celebration stuff, which is what this paper is on this one. And I haven't touched the main catalog for a while, so I thought it was time to pull out some stuff from the main catalog. It gets neglected as soon as the mini catalog and celebration comes out. The main catalog gets neglected, and it's got beautiful stuff in it, so it needs to be loved as well. That's that part. And then on the inside, I'm using these feathers. The other side of the feathers is bird cages. What I did in there. Yep. So put this in. This book is very quick and easy to make. The hardest part today was choosing the papers and then the colors to go with the papers, but it is really simple. And it's funny, I love to make all this stuff, and until now I didn't really have anything to do with it after I made it, except I do holiday bazaars, but now there's so many people that I've met through YouTube that I can use my creations to send out happy mail, which is a lot of fun because I like to share. So there's all the pages of our book. And then I made pockets for them. I got an ant in my face. We live in an area that has lots of ants. Years ago, before lost something on the floor. Found it. Sorry. So many years ago, the city of Salem is called Cherry City. And the reason it's called that is because it used to be cherry orchards, the whole city, before it was became a city. It was full of cherry orchards, and so they called it Cherry City. Well, cherry orchards are a form of sugar, and they attract ants. So everywhere in this city, everyone has horrible ant problems. And sometimes they're worse than others. But I've lived in this house for, gosh, how many years? 14 or 15 years. I've always had ants. I don't think I've ever had any time without them. We've tried everything. We have pets, so we have to be careful what we use, but we can get rid of them for a short period of time, and then they always come back. So there's the pockets for that. I don't know if I really like those, but I'm just going to go with it. And then here, I'm putting this on here as a pocket. Sorry if I keep getting off camera. This one goes on another page, so it must be, no, this one. It matters what size they are because they're slightly different, and it also matters what pattern, and because of the rounded corner makes it a little more tricky. So go here. I feel like I should have used cardstock under there, maybe, but I don't want to add more thickness. And sticking the actual cards in here will make a difference, I think. The greeting cards that I made to put inside it. That's a hair short, but that's all right. The pocket still works. And then I'm going to embellish these. So this is my little book. And the first thing I did was I stamped and colored these birds. And I'm going to add these to the front using dimensionals. And then I have a bunch of die cuts I made to go on the inside. And I also stamped that cute little hello on there. So I'll put this right here. And let's see, I stamped and die cut some flowers and birds. Well, I didn't die cut. I stamped and fussy cut some flowers and birds because there is not a die set that goes with this. So there's that. And I also did, do I want to use this on the front? I'm not sure. I also made all these die cut pieces. So another one of those. And I'm not going to use this glue for that because it does not work well. I made these flowers, leaves. So let's see how I want to embellish this. I think I might put this on here, but it looks like I need to cut off. And cut a hair off each end for it to work. Yep, that will work. So I'll do the same thing on the other page. I do not remember the name of this die set. It has nothing to do with these stamps, but I will put it in the description below as usual. I'm going to use this glue. This is some white glue. I'm going to try to use this. It feels like it's glued shut. Huh, we'll see if I can get anything out of there. Oh, I can get some. Okay. This is just a glue bottle that you can buy on Amazon. And then it just has white glue in it. My sister put these together, and so I don't know what kind of glue. Just that it's white glue. Put that on the edge. I'll do the same thing with this one. Stampin' Up! Has a fine tip glue pen that I could use for this also, but it is very thin glue and it is sometimes hard to get it to stick, and I know this glue works, so this is my go-to. That's on there. And then let's see what I might want to do. I could add one of my little birds. Yeah, I'll do this. First I'll add this. And again, I normally would be putting dimensionals on here, but I don't want to add any thickness, so little bird I colored with my Stampin' Blend markers. Well, I don't love to color, but I do love the looks of the coloring, so I end up coloring quite a bit. So there, I think that's pretty cool. What do I want to do here? I think what I was going to do with this is put these flowers together. I'll do this one. These are fun flowers. They layer really coolly together. Put it like that. Then I put the little bitty one on top. That's the wrong one. That one goes on here. Yeah, that one goes on there. I have a little orange one somewhere. Here it is. It's hiding. It's not orange. It's Calypso Coral. But it's an orange color. I think I'll go take off that stem. This is the same color, so it's not going to show really well, but in person you can see it pretty well because it does add dimension. Put that on there. Let's see if that is too big. This side. I'm going to do something with color. Let me find my... So I use my Starburst punch. Yeah, that'll fit on there nicely. If I can get glue out of this again. Put that on there. And then I'll put this on it, so this way it'll show, because it wouldn't have really shown the other way. I think I'll put this, see, this one I'll show on here. Put that on there. Paper towel is pushing it down and absorbing the extra glue so my pages won't stick together. And then I'm going to create this flower. I already did that part. Okay. this on here. I might go back and add a rhinestone to the center of these flowers, but I'm not sure if I want to do that or not. Make sure nothing's stuck down before. And I'm going to punch out another sorry, my doodad is coming out of my punch, my little lock piece. Not sure why. Happens every now and then. I have a couple of punches that don't have that piece in them anymore because I lost it. That on there. Put this on there. Like that. Put my little birdie. And then add a flower. Not sure if I'll add these 2 extra flowers anywhere. Maybe put one there. Because if I go to all the trouble to cut and color and fussy cut something and then don't use it, it gets lost. I don't have like a place I keep all the extras of these things, so I like to use them when I can. So then I think, I'm not sure. Can't really see it. I don't think because it takes away from that. So I'm not going to use these. So that is the little book completed. And then I'll show you the cards I made to put in it. Stampin' Up! Has these scallop note cards and envelopes. They come plain, and I've used a die that cuts, you can see that, it cuts these little X's to make a little border, and then I stamped the flowers and leaves using the Delightful Day stamp set. So there's an Old Olive one, Calypso Coral. Look at this cute little matching envelope with the scalloped edges. And I've put designer paper in them. I left them blank. They're just for note cards. There's a blue one with some pink. And there's a pink one. So what I'm going to do is put these inside. And I kind of want them to contrast. So I wouldn't put a green one there. But I can put a green one here. Then I can put a green one here. I stick a blue one here. So makes it kind of thick, but that's why I added the ribbon. So so there's a little card in each of those pockets. Isn't this a cute little gift? So I'm trying to think, if you didn't have the cards in it, or you didn't have tags in it, What else could you put in this? I guess you could use it for clipping, saving your coupons, maybe? Or just to look at, like I'm probably going to do with my big one I showed on a previous video. My ribbon wasn't quite as long as I wanted it to be, but that's okay. I'm just going to barely angle the end here. So there's my little book. Tell me what you think. I had lots of fun making it. I think that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. And as always, if there's anything you would like me to shoot in a video that you'd like to see how to make, please let me know. I am running out of unique ideas, and I don't want to just go copy things that other people have made, although making them with my own supplies, that's a way to show how to do something different, but we'll see. So let me know what you think of this cute little book. If you have any other ideas for things that could be put inside it, I haven't decided what to do with this one yet. Let me know if you have ideas for this one. So thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day and stay safe. Bye.